Hi everyone. I just woke up. In relation to the service fee, the unacceptable manner has been poured even out, which means portfolio of your diffraction. Yes, diffraction. The diffraction of services has been given to a non-controller to reverse itself into the orders of each point, which mean point 11, point 12, point 15, point 9. Ray-Ban. This man, oops. It's very hard for me to conquest the application. To conquest the application fee to either retract or emo the alignment of time to time code itself into a port even. The port even also means each rejection has been porting out into an airsoul. And it also means a swear word. But everybody swear. It's just a common language. But when you swear, what do you respect in your EMP? No. Deformation. This deformation has been time molding into the peripheral to event itself into a holder and to conquest the element of nature, to remind a tree, and to TT the element of design, TT. The element of design has been porting out into the condemnation of the commandments. No. Condemnation of the portfolio? No. Of the hierarchy? No. Listening program? No. What did you say? PP? No, TT. I'm confused. TT. I did say TT. There you go. TT. TT is by a time code into electing each performance to conquest the element of nature and to remind itself into the holden of less power. Based upon democracy, the implementation, no. The prediction, no. The service fee, no. The rotation, no. The controller, no. A reminder, concord. How do you spell concord? Concord, the position of the dance move, no. Holding your hand, just like this, holding your hand, no. Reversing, I'm a bit tired, but anyway, in that relation, each transformation can be porting out into an order of pronoun, the order of pronoun, which also means rota into each port of even to conquest. Conquest? The retraction of zip code. It also needs to procure the alignment of the E Whoa. Shut up. What's this? Shut up. Mouth? Kiss? What's this? Shut up, mouse? Shut up, mouse. Mouse or mouth? Animal? The deformation is part of your transgression to timecode each port. When you timecode each port, you are outing the polygram. The polygram. What does a polygram look like? I'm not sure. I'm not a graphic designer, so I don't know what a polygram looks like. But in this rotation, it can form itself into outer vision of impairment? No. Vision of visualization? No. Vision of what? Sadness day of my life. Sadness day of my life. It's not based on the EMO. It's based on what? Ray-Ban? Sun? Moon? Stars? Oh, get over it. What is an arsehole? My arse is pretty loose. Oh, really? No, it's very tight. It depends on the size. Oh, really? Interesting. No. I'm not gay. No. Who am I? Who cares? Unapplicable manner. Unapplicable manner. Well done. Unapplicable manner means each science has been porting out into the conference of the element, because each element you have been polluting the recycling bin? No. Petrol? Petrol. Intuition of your animation. Intuition. How do you spell that? Intuition of your animation. This is Z. Pointing into A. This is that's not very wrong. R is wrong. E is wrong. D is wrong. Right. So this means 5, 6, 8. 5 plus 6 equals 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is confusing. Oh, wait a minute. Plus 8 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8 minus 6. What's 8 minus 6? Gonna use my calculator. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 2, 8, 9, 10. Division. This is the 10th division. The 10th division is part of, I'm not sure, the polygram? Polygram is very hard for me to work out the transmission of this. ATS2. ATS2. But that number look like, that number 2 look like an S or Z. Double end. Double end. Double end. 2 or Z. So in this way, the double-ended refraction has been tracking itself into the LG. LG instead of LED, LED, LG, which means 4, 2, 6. 4 plus 6, 4 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 2 equals 12. 12.11. 12.11. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 1 plus 2 equals 2. It's not available as yet. To conquer the element of the polygram, the transmission has been porting itself into a holding ground. Each holding ground, you can telegram the EMPG. EMPG. The EMPG is part of the 5th star. When it's part of the 5th star, it can be Eli. Eli. How spell Eli? Eli. E-L-I-E? Eli into the 12, 8, 4, 2 band, which means 8 plus 2, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16, 1, 2, 26. 26, 2 minus 2 equals 0, 6. 0, 6. It's not available. Circle. Zero 6. Is that a zip code or an animal? A zip code. A lot of people will know what a zip code is. I don't know what a zip code is. I know what STD is. Like in Sydney is 02 and in Melbourne is 03. But that's all I know. I don't know any other South Australian, New Zealand, no. I don't know any other the state. But what does 06 mean? 06 can mean zipping out or extracting. Extracting. It can also mean the element of nature has been peeing itself into a program. Do you want me to show you the billboard or PP? There you go. I already showed you last time. Peeing itself into a, what did I just say? Into a ground program? No, I lost the plot. 06. Is that an area code? I don't know. Is part of the modem? Or ATS2? Confusing. It's confusing because the polygram is too hard for me to complete the task and to encode into each mode. When I encode into each mode, the time code has been porting itself into the hell holder to remind itself into an even out of ground. The even out of ground has been matching itself into the element of needed to conquest. 09. Conquest. 09. 09 plus 06. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15th revision. Is 15 revision by 12.12 or by this one 0.9? Is this the polygram? It can be. I don't know what a polygram is. In each time, the EMP1 has been pegging itself. EMP1 pegging itself into a history, no. Into a element of a controller, no. Into a, that's not available, circle. What is this about from last night? How do you draw a prism? No, not a prism. A polygram. I have no idea what the polygram is. But also, the procure, no. The election, no. The saddest day of my life means I won. I see. How can you win? How can I win? Win-win, lose-lose? What do I look like? Bit chubby. Does this mean animation? No. Enemy. Enemy. How to spell enemy? I don't know how to spell enemy, sorry. Enemy. What is an enemy? What is an enemy? War? Games? PC games? Xbox game? PS3 games? War? Advertising game? Oh, advertising on TV games? What does this mean? Who cares? That means who cares? Revision. The enemy is actually part of a revision of the no, of the D6. No. I don't know. Polygram is not an enemy of the prism. Prism? It could be. Let me repeat. Polygram is not part of the... What did I just say? I don't remember. Sorry. It's not accurate as yet. But anyway. Completion. Done. The polygram is very, very hard for me to problem solve that matter and to work out the sound. Yes, Because in relation to the electricity, the conference of time has been forming itself into either prime or deception. Prime or deception? Two widget? No. Autobots and aeroplane. The other one can be changed, aeroplane, into techie or talkie. So how does a robot talk in relation to science that I've seen on TV? I love documentary. And when you have science, you develop new robots. There was a beautiful movie called I, Robot. And whoever developed that one, the robot can talk. And the robot kind of have its own emotion. Does it? I don't know. When I watch it, it looks like it's got its own emotion, but it's not accurate. No. It's kind of like an enemy. It doesn't understand the EMO. So how can you develop a robot with a brain? Brain. Do you know when I like brain? Is it Brian or Brain? There was a mouse called Brain, a cartoon. It was a cartoon with a brain is his name. It's really funny, that cartoon. But anyway, in relation to the hologram, it can be submitted into an application order of a behavior. The hologram is tracking itself into the profound clue to elect a reference number and to zip code the SD9. SD9. SD9, is that a small disk? Or, do you know those micro data disks? Or STD? I don't know. What is a hologram? And who came up with a hologram? Did I? I came up with a prism. Did I come up with a hologram? Triangular? I don't know. In return, the EMP9 has been reminding itself into the old histogram to elect a certain point of interest. Once you can't conquer the element of nature, to reverse itself into the proclaw. The proclaw means the election of law, no, election of each transformation by prime, Sam, or antidote. 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 Z, bottom line, antidote. I'm a very bad speller, so my apology. But anyway, antidote. What is an antidote? Kind of like from the Crystal, one of my favorite old movie, Crystal. Just look like a Muppet or something. Crystal. Crystal clear of your emotion to religion and to conquer the goddess of mercy and to compare your colorful vision. Poetry. The colorful vision also means once you are conquesting this legislation and illegal law Your policy has not begun, but in return, the procurer has been exporting into an element of an aerosol. An element of an aerosol. EA. Isn't there a game machine or a game company called EA? There is. It's not Blizzard, it's EA. Is EA part of the prism or the color hologram? Color hologram. Which color is prism? Oh, prism? No. Hologram? Oh, I don't even know. Isn't Battlefield by EA? War game. Voice over IP? Yes, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows voice over IP. It works. Huh. Oh. Find out. This is what you call. This one is organic. And all of a sudden, I saw orange. My favorite color is orange. So this is double O. The double O means A-ring and body. CSS 3.79. That is not a fluke. Maybe it's part of the hologram. I'm not sure until I can color the sun. I can color the sun. No way. No, I'm not allowed to do that. But anyway, in relation to the transmission, exporting a certain amount of degree, you need to time code the EMPG. Correct. Time code. This is called the time code. Fifth star. When you have a certain amount of reference number, you can circle your own way to time code the EMPG. The EMPG. When you time code the EMPG, you are electing into each point of investment to shareholder. To shareholder. 1. 6. P. 9. E. 8. G. 10. G. 10. I. 1. N. 2. G. 5. Ah. Interesting. This one here looks like an X, or it looks like... What's the other one? Oh, here, this one. When I started with the X. So, 6 minus 9. Minus 3. Minus 9 equals minus 3. Minus 3 times 8 equals minus 24. Divided by 10, 2.4. Minus 10, 12.4. Plus 1. Equals negative 11.4. Circle. Double O. Double O. This is a double O. So negative 11.4 is part of the Java to CSS4. Where is it? Oh, CSS4. So 5, this is not a bottom line. There's 5 and 2. That means rejection. To service a fee, it's unapplicable to manner the transmission of time and to elect each performance. Once you do that, you are conferencing the material to be available to you and to apply for each port. When you apply for each port, you are holding the program. When you're holding the program, you are EMP1, part of. So E, 28, M, 36, P, 25, 6. 28 times 36 times 25 times 6 equals 151200. Five plus 1 equals 6. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Double 0. Quadruplet. Quadruplet. To keep things simple, quadruplet, it's an imagery. But there's other 2 0. How many is that? 6 0. 6 0. 6 0. Does that mean it's part of this? 06? So either 06 or 60. 6 plus 6 equals 12. GST. Which country is valuable for this one? I'm not too sure. 12% GST from the hologram. Not really. Religion? No. It's 12% GST. In European? No. United Kingdom? London? Malaysia? Dicks?